I grew up in a Christian family, a very warm, loving, big family, and we all went to church, and every week I would play the piano in a youth band. When I was in high school, my father decided to teach a Bible course again, and I decided to participate in it because I thought, hey, maybe that will help me become more confident in my faith. So I did that course, and I came to know more things about Christianity, but actually it left me with more questions than I had before I did that course. It didn't give me certainty about my faith. We learned some things about faith in general and about some history in the Bible, but I didn't feel like I understood what God and Jesus really meant when they said something. And we also learned that we have a body, a soul and a spirit. So hearing this, I became all curious. What is a soul and what is a spirit? What's the difference and what do they do? And the Bible course explained it in the following way. The one thing is more your emotional thinking, the thoughts you have, your feelings, and the other one would be your rational thinking and your knowledge. But that didn't really make sense to me because what if I think about a fact that I learned? Is that now my soul or my spirit? And it also didn't explain in detail what would happen if I die. Where do I go? How do I get there? And how can I be 100% sure that I go to heaven? That was most important for me because I knew that the other side would be hell, right? So I definitely wanted to go to heaven. So in fact, what I learned from that course and through conversations with many other Christians too, was that we will actually never really be able to understand God and that we just have to somehow believe in the Bible even though it doesn't sometimes make sense, and that we only have to believe in Jesus and live a somehow righteous life and then we will go to heaven. But I couldn't rely on that. So unconsciously, I made the decision to just believe in God and that He loves me and that He existed. And I would actually not read the Bible anymore because I would not find answers anyway. And maybe I would find more questions which I couldn't find the answer for. So yeah, I just stopped doing that. But luckily then, I met people from Providence. And they introduced me to the Bible lessons by the Korean pastor Chung Myung-suk. And through the Bible studies of Pastor Chung, all these questions got answered. I was so amazed. There was someone who would actually know what all these stories in the Bible meant, why it happened, and what God was thinking when they happened. And it gave me very specific explanations about what the soul and the spirit are, what they do, what they are like, and how the body can affect them. Or about heaven. Before I came to Providence, I always thought, well, heaven is a place, it's a big space with lots of grass and some trees and many nice people walking around. But when I learned the Bible lessons, I actually realized that going to heaven means that I live together with God. Like, really close, every day. So I thought, oh my gosh, I cannot do that. I'm such a negative person sometimes. I envy other people. I would totally ruin heaven. But through sermons, proverbs, and other teachings by Pastor Chong, I learned how to change myself. I learned how to change my character, how to change my thoughts, how to change my whole behavior, and how to make myself into someone who's worth being loved by God more than I ever imagined. And he also taught me how to really live a daily life together with God and how to live with God for eternity. And through this, I also started reading the Bible again. And I understand it now. It's so amazing. I understand it when I read the Bible. This Bible study solved all the questions I had when I read the Bible, or also when I saw the world and saw all those problems Christians just didn't have an answer for. And Pastor Chung also teaches a truly deep understanding of what I actually always wanted to know inside of my heart, which is about God's heart. What was He thinking when all these stories in the Bible happened? And what is He thinking and doing now in the world and also in my life? So knowing all this, and also showing God my love through my daily actions, I came closer to God. And now I can say that I really live together with God in my everyday life. My life just completely changed. I've had times when I would walk down the street and talking to God and realizing something about Him, and then I would have to hide my face in my scarf because I would grin so widely that I must have looked like a crazy person. I'm truly happy that I came to Providence. And yeah, I'm sure there are many more people out there who actually feel the same like me, and I'm sure they would be so happy if they would listen to the same word.